We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. It was Andre Cisco there to bring him down.
Hey, take 26.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and that'll set up 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. First carry for the Auburn alum, Tank Bigsby. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. That's on the big man, Cam Robinson.
Waste of time. The flip back. Step it up. On the set. Hey, go, go. Go, go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
2nd down, Lawrence. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
Here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's 2nd and 9. The master of play action, Rodgers. Oh, the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. That's right side and brought in by Williams. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down.
Back-to-back 3-and-outs, and not ideal to start the game in that manner. So that's a really important throw right there. Let's see if they can build something from there. Brings up 1st and 10. Continue to let your opening script unfold. You got to go down and find some points here and get your offense settled down.
Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Hall. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Rodgers. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On comes Thomas Morstead. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
24. 30 left.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On red. Silver.
Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
That's caught left side by Ingram. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
They go play action for Lawrence. A dive and a catch. Incredible. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. And he's into the end zone. Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Jaguars will up the lead to 5. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. This ball is intercepted. Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Kirk is the motion man. On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line.
That's good for a Jaguars.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. We are through 1. It's the Jaguars on top. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. In motion comes Thomas.
Hey, kill.
Lawrence will give it to Bigsby. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. That's to the right side and incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them,
that's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by the former Florida State Seminole. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick six. A touchdown for the defense. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Rodgers. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. He's to the 15. And he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, New York. Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. He's got it. And the Jets have cut the deficit to 5. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zuerlein is out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
These are 24. No! No! Smash! Smash! Check! Check!
They put Strange in motion.
Here we go, son.
They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
On red.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. He finds Thomas coming across the field. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a first down.
Hey, Lion!
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. They run with the veteran, Dearness Johnson. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Ready! Hey, kill! Hey!
To throw is Lawrence. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And 3rd down coming up.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even... I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often. And it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
So that challenge, a successful one.
All right, let's go. Hey, smash!
Kirk is the motion man. A first down throw for Lawrence. That one's complete. It's Tank Bigsby. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. 2nd and 7.
Ralph! Hey, I'm gun. Go! Hot.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall Incomplete, and he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
First and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Third and long. Rodgers to throw. Looking deep for Lazard. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
A first down throw from Rodgers. That is caught. What a throw. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Jets move back to within 1. Drafting the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Rip, 23.
Now Lawrence. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down.
Hey, go.
Lawrence going to give this to Robinson. He'll push forward for about a yard. Quinton Williams there to make the play. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout.
Hey, Ron!
Here's a 2nd and 9. Lawrence now. His throw left side, taken in by Kirk. He is in. Christian Kirk, touchdown Jaguars. Got his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Throwing, Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Now a 2nd down throw from Rodgers. That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass. And they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down. On the give, it's Hall. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. On play action, Rodgers. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Davis going in motion. 2nd down, Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player.
Hey, Lion!
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's the former Bill, Gabe Davis. And he will get into the end zone. Gabe Davis. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Little on now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jaguars add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Williams in motion. Rodgers on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Rodgers now. They'll set up the screen to Hall. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. First down for Aaron. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man, when those two things are on point.
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt, falls incomplete. Now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
On comes Greg Zerline to try the field goal. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. So we've reached halftime here in Jacksonville with the Jaguars out front as we head downstate to Orlando. And we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
First and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Hey.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Robinson, first down and more. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Let's go.
And the Jaguars first down.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That's caught left side by Ingram. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
On the ground, it's Robinson. And he's in. Touchdown, Jaguars. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. It's first down, and it's Hall. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Here's Rodgers. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Rodgers. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Red on red. Take right open. Red.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Sauce Gardner. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them the curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
We'll try again here. Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Again, it's Rodgers. Now he'll run it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. A gain of 11 on that one, and the Jets have a first down.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. To throw is Rodgers. He's got it at the 3. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They'll try to run it with Hall. He slams it in there, and he is in. Breece Hall, touchdown Jets. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Now, this looks like a design run. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. On first down, Lawrence. Got a man downfield, it's Thomas. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the third quarter.
Jaguars 38, Jets 22.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Hey, Ron!
We'll try the right side with Robinson. And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a first down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
24.
On first down, right back to Robinson. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. He's going to run it. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Trevor Lawrence. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. That's a short one taken in by Conklin.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Rodgers. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
Hey, Lion! Hot.
Now Robinson gets to the edge at the 30. They'll get 19 out of that play. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Check that.
They'll go again with Robinson. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Jaguars. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars stretch things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Rodgers. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is what...
The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense.
And he will score again. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 3 touchdowns for the game, his first 3 of the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Mike Williams, the one he was looking for. It's 2nd down. To throw, it's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Jets 1st down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. Call it a gain of 13. And the Jets have a 1st down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Catch made right side by Wilson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. They'll run, it's Hall. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line. Second and goal. One more time, they give it to Hall. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal. Throwing, Rodgers. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee.